In this video, I will show you how to get good audio recordings from inside your car. We will compare microphones and settings to each other in order for you to get a better understanding in how great audio works from inside a car. So without further ado, let's get in the car. So in order for you to get good audio from your video recording from your car, you get two challenges. First challenge is to eliminate the noise.
Here's Johnny!
And you need to get your microphone closer to your face. And this is me having the microphone as close to the mouth as I possibly could. The first way to eliminate the noise from your surroundings, turn off your AC. Your AC will sound quite a lot. And secondly, limit your microphone from inside the camera. You can limit your audio from inside the camera. It will make a huge difference. We will now do a couple of sound tests. We will compare the Rode Video Micro to the Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus. We will listen to the raw audio from the recordings. And the interesting thing to see here is how much of the natural noise each of the settings is able to dim out. Because when we edit this audio later on, we will be able to remove all of the noise. But depending on how distorted our voice recordings are, the voice will sound better or worse. Because the less we're able to dim out the noise ourselves, the more distorted our voice will become by the noise. First up, Rode Video Micro, minus 12 dB, set internally on the GH5. Right now I have set the mic limiter to minus 12 dB and I'm using the wireless mic Go, and the microphone is about 20 centimeters from me. Next up, minus 6 dB on the Rode Video Micro. We're now on the Rode Video Micro. We're at the minus 6 dB internally on the GH5. How does this sound? Does it sound good? I hope it sounds a bit worse, because this is much harder to eliminate the noise from here. Final test for the Rode Video Micro. No limiter on the microphone. This is the Video Micro with no internal limiter on the camera. So this is no limiter on the camera and no limiter on the microphone either. I'm not sure if you're able to hear it, but if you listen closely, you will hear that you add more noise to your voice when you have less limitations on the voice into the microphone. So when we have more noise coming into the microphone, our voice sound will also be distorted. Let's see if we can hear a clearer difference on the Video Microphone Pro Plus. Next up, Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus, which also got its own dB limiter up to minus 10 dB. I am now on the Video Micro Pro Plus with the minus 12 dB put in on the camera internally. And also this microphone has an own limiter itself, which now is on minus 10. So it's a total of minus 22 dB. Let's hit it with a Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus with minus 6 dB internally and minus 10 dB on the microphone. This is at minus 6 dB internally on the GH5 and we're on the Video Micro Pro Plus. So this is minus 6 dB. I'm having the microphone about 15 centimeters from my head. Let's remove all the limiters. This is the Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus. No internal limiter on the camera and no limiter on the microphone. How does this sound? Good? Let's do a quick comparison. I am now on the Video Micro Pro Plus with the minus 12 dB put in on the camera internally. Right now I have set the mic limiter to minus 12 dB and I'm using the wireless mic Go. This is at minus 6 dB internally on the GH5 and we're on the Video Micro Pro Plus. We're at the minus 6 dB internally on the GH5. This is the Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus with no internal limiter. So this is no limiter on the camera and AC turned off. And we're driving at 110 kilometers an hour. So as we can see, it's quite hard for us to see how much of the noise each of the setting dims out due to the fact that when we talk, we dim out the noise by talking. So let's just clip out the talking and see how much noise each of the setting and microphone is able to dim out by itself. So we are able to hear a difference when we have a high limitation on the noise coming into the microphone, and that is really what we're aiming for. It will be a much easier process for you to process the audio afterwards and make it clean and good. Another thing is really important to have the microphone close to your mouth. I'm gonna give you a few examples here just to show you how much of a difference it actually makes. And this is me having the microphone about 10 centimeters from my mouth. So this is me having the microphone over my head and talking 20 centimeters in front of me. I'm using the -20 limiter on the... As you can see, distance to mouth is a big thing. This applies to everything if you're gonna use your Apple microphone or you're gonna use a lavalier mic or anything like that. The closeness to your mouth will make a huge difference. And if you're in a surrounding that has a lot of noise, make sure you limit your input a lot, because it will make a big difference on how distorted your sound from your voice will be in the actual raw audio data. I'm pretty sure that you will be better off if you have this closer to your mouth, a simple lavalier mic for like $30-40 than the Video Microphone Pro Plus for like $300-400. It all depends on how your surroundings are and how close the microphone is to your mouth. It makes a huge difference. And just for some reference, if I would go hard on these audio files and eliminate all the noise, you will have something like this. This is without any limitations on the Rode Video Micro. So this is no limiter on the camera, AC turned off, and we're driving at 110 kilometers an hour. This is with a 12 dB limiter on the Rode Video Micro. Right now I have set the mic limiter to -12 dB, and I'm using the wireless mic Go. This is with no limiter on the Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus. This is the Rode Video Microphone Pro Plus with no internal limiter. This is with -12 dB internally and -10 dB on the Video Microphone Pro Plus. I am now on the Video Micro Pro Plus with the -12 dB put in on the camera internally. So as you can see, you can eliminate a lot of the noise, but in the audio recordings, the more noise you can take out naturally, the better and more detailed real voice you will have there in the recording. Because the more distortion you have, the more distorted will the real sound also be, even if you use expensive noise removal tools. The easiest thing is to have the microphone close to your mouth and have dB limitations and cover up your microphone. Do anything to keep the noise out, because the noise will distort your audio. So that's it for this video. Make sure you're subscribed, and I see you in another video.